We need to talk about a story before we get into the topic. In 2006, Gears of War 1 came out, and at the time I surprisingly was a good student and was not gaming as much. I heard it was a fantastic game, but I stayed away, I didn't look into it, and knew very little. It was just another game I was not going to play. And then there was the Gears of War 2 trailer. I remember stumbling on this from an IGN interview I was watching. The music alone, Devochka's How It Ends, is a beautiful song that has always stuck with me and perfectly sets the tone for the trailer and game. I see immense, stupidly larger than life, muscle-headed humans who in any other trailer would have been unstoppable beings. But this trailer made them look weak, even holding a chainsaw gun. No gameplay, no exposition on the narrative, and never being told why this game would be good. Instead, I drank the Kool-Aid, I drank what the trailer was pitching, an emotional, dark, and brutally fun David vs. Goliath story, and I felt like I had to play it. This trailer made me feel like I had to play it, it didn't pitch why I should play it, and I have never missed a Gears of War game since. So are VR game trailers doing the right thing and leading to people wanting to play VR? Well, we've got to talk about the ones that are doing it terribly wrong to answer that. Space Junkies, a game I don't shut up about, is creating the most fatal flaw a VR game trailer can. This game is a multiplayer only zero-G space battle arena game, and this is the announcement trailer for it. I'll explain after we watch a VR trailer done right, but maybe you are already picking up what I'm putting down. This trailer is pitching that you are in the spacesuit, that you are shooting the guns, and you are in VR. This is the worst thing a VR trailer, in my opinion, could ever do. I know you want an explanation, but let's watch a fantastic VR trailer first.
This is Captain Liv Rhodes, personal log entry for 7 of October 2126. Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today?
This is Lone Echo. This trailer is doing it right. You'll notice the lack of much music. You'll notice the small details.
It seems to be growing more unstable.
Expect electrical interference.
Things like all sounds muffled in the vacuum of space, the sense of being an entity in what seems to be a lonely existence of isolation, and you'll notice especially that you understand it is VR, but the announcement trailer for it never specifically is telling you that you are in VR.
Are you alright?
Oh, thank God for you. It just switched on.
Anomaly detected.
What the hell? Jack.
It has created a narrative, a sense of being, and most importantly, it is setting you up for immersion and presence unlike any other gaming platform can provide. VR game trailers have one of the most difficult problems ever. Looking at, say, traditional gaming or pancake gaming, I'll use that term, what they need to watch out for, that if a game would be boring, would lose its luster, and would just die off in pancake gaming or traditional gaming, by slapping on the VR tag, it will have the same fate that bad game on flat gaming style would in VR. Just because the game is in VR does not mean it will be good, and does not mean people will want to keep on playing it just because it has the VR tag. And that's where the problem comes with VR trailers. That's the dangerous line they need to understand, and in my opinion need to understand the more mainstream VR gets. Because I see a lot of trailers put the VR tag just like Space Junkies did. And Space Junkies is not alone. There are a lot of VR game trailers that do just what Space Junkies did and put the VR tag on the game, expecting it to be purchased, liked, and loved because it is a VR game. VR game trailers are always going to have a difficult time, at least until it is adopted by the mainstream, of showing why the game has value. And I implore anyone watching this that is developing for a VR game or making a VR game trailer, that in your trailer you need to nail it. Treat it just like a console game would. Treat it just like a console game would, and build that feeling. Make the audience watching it have that feeling on why they should play it. But whatever you do, please, I please am begging you, do not just put the VR tag on it, or in your VR trailer, pitch it as a VR game. It needs to be an experience that holds on its own, a gaming experience, it doesn't even have to be a great gaming experience that makes you feel, but it has to hold up on its own merit as a game, not just a game that has VR. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this though. Is this a real problem? Is VR gaming needing to understand that putting the VR tag on it alone is not good enough, and the game needs to stand up on its merits alone? I'd like to hear your thoughts down in the comments. It's something that I think about quite often. Make sure to leave a like on this video to show your support. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss an upload. I'm Eric for President. Thank you for bearing with me on this story, and I will see you next time, VR Space Cowboys.